It's the rundown, final of the week. We got Large in the building for his second rundown ever, rocking the new kicks. Woo! Looking sharp, buddy, with the chain on.
Keep them clean.
Technically, this is like Gentleman's Friday on a Tuesday.
It is,
right?
yeah. It's Gentleman's Tuesday.
Are you sober?
No, we did a little something.
No,
I had
it's
the moonshine guy. I have a moonshine guy. He dropped it off today. The apple pie and then the cherries soaked in moonshine. So we got into that. We did a couple martinis during breakfast. Did some wine during Hard Factor. It's been a big day.
Bingo bango. Today's rundown is brought to you by Pink Whitney and New Amsterdam Vodka. The Pink Whitney is obviously taking the world by storm. It's like the most, it's like the fastest selling liquor to ever fucking exist. And the regular New Amsterdam Vodka is on point in general. So whether you're doing the infused flavors, whether you're doing martinis with Large, shooting it, drinking on the rocks, mixed drinks, whatever it may be.
I've been mixing it with Red Bull.
Oh,
would recommend.
A little Red Bull vodka?
Yeah, a Wild Whitney as they call it.
Oh, Wild Whitney. What about, have you done a Bloody Mary?
I have not. I've thought about it.
Are you still on the Bloody Mary train?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Large,
Big time.
Nate does the Bloody Mary at like crowded bar, 11 o'clock at night.
No, that is
like,
fake
can I get a
news.
Bloody Mary? And they're like, fuck you, you weirdo.
I sent out a tweet like you should be able to order them at night, and people thought I meant like that when
you
you're
did.
at
'Cause you did.
No,
You did.
I meant at dinner or other times besides Saturday between 11 and 2. I meant you should be able to get it at other
Still
times.
a little second. I order them on planes. It's the only time I ever drink Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
Planes.
Okay, I can feel that.
plain
Well, if you're having any of these cocktails, any of these drinks, make sure you use some New Amsterdam vodka. It's the official vodka of Barstool Sports. We'll start off recapping last night. The Ravens are fucking out of control. They are a goddamn problem. Lamar Jackson, I think it would take like an act of God for him to not be MVP. What do you got on the Ravens? As a guy who's watching a team with a shitty quarterback.
Say they would probably put up 100 against the Redskins in the first half. It was the most impressive performance I've seen since, ironically, like RG3 looked similar in 2012. And I'm hoping the same fate doesn't happen to Lamar because he is just so much fun to watch. He's like, people today are doing the Mahomes versus Lamar thing, and it's like, why not both? Like, they're both so fun to watch.
But it's interesting watching Mahomes. I know he's been injured or whatever, but like, kind of took a little bit of a step back this year.
Yeah.
And, like Lamar, it just goes
the
to show
NFL's in good
it's
hands,
not easy.
man.
Yeah,
it's like,
I guess so.
They're both great. The Ravens, I mean, they have to be the favorites over the Pats at this point. I know it's hard, everybody says it every year. It's like the Pats don't lose. I know. But they look so
it happens,
good.
dude. Until it happens.
I know.
Until it happens.
They called the 5 touchdowns last night the Jackson 5. I like that.
Pretty
good,
Yeah. He leads the league in pocket touchdowns, I think, with 20. So outside the whole running thing, I have to respect him. So
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
so I mean, you really can do it all when he can, put up 100 on the ground and also knows how to handle the pocket.
You think like a kid, like I think my kid plays high school football. So this is the first time he's ever seen somebody with that type of athleticism.
First time like anybody. Any of us have seen
remember when
this.
you watched Bo
Vic.
Jackson for the first time? Are you old enough to
Not really. I mean, highlights and shit.
Michael
but I wasn't
Vick
watching,
is
like,
my
live.
best
I
comparison.
think everyone's kind of Vic, but
Yeah.
like Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, then Michael Vick, and now this guy. Like I'm so fucking old, but so I've seen like 4. But I think this generation, it's the first time they've seen this fucking guy do this, and he's like a robot.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Sexy robot.
it seems like he's like the right kind of guy off the
Oh,
field.
yeah.
He's the full package, man. Yeah. It's weird to see, it's the guys you don't expect. I mean, I'm hoping Sam Darnold puts it together as one of these top of the draft guys, but it's Mahomes slipping a little bit, Lamar Jackson, everyone wanted to make him a goddamn wide receiver, and
There's a lot of people deleting tweets about
I bet.
he's not going to be good at quarterback. He should be a wide receiver.
Also,
lot of
I
people.
think this game speaks to the Rams as well. Like
Yeah, done.
I mean, Goff stinks. He's bad.
for that contract too.
Plus, I was heavy on because McVay was a Redskins coach, and we let him go, and it was like, this guy's gonna be the next Lombardi, this guy's the next Belichick. He's not really showing that right now. So
Not at the moment. Speaking of Sam Darnold, stop the presses. Breaking news: 22-year-old kid went out after a big win. I don't know why the Post did this in quotes, but he got wasted and hooked up with a girl.
that criminal.
I think this was like the greatest news story ever for me. Like the spy said that the team was with him, everybody was together, the team was protecting him, that he was having a few drinks, hooked up with a girl, and then everybody took a limo home.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Like,
There was no
quarterback-
drunk driving, there was no fighting, everything was consensual. The team was on the same page on and off the field.
And your quarterback's not a weirdo. He's like
Yeah,
going to bounce
social
and having
and
a good time. Yeah.
I sometimes forget. I mean, he's 22.
Yeah.
He's
Imagine
already
what
got
they
a
would
year
do
under
with,
his
like,
belt. And
Joe Namath. Like, you know, like to think about it. Like, I'm old, married, and ugly, and I
Hell yeah.
hooked up last week at bouncing. You know what I mean? Like that.
old and married, sure.
Yeah. No,
Ugly?
I'm just joking.
Come
I know
on,
it hurts.
man.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying this should be every night for this handsome kid. His grandfather was the Marlboro Man.
Was he?
Yeah, his grandfather was.
Did we know that?
Shit,
Yeah,
I
his
don't even know.
grandfather was the fucking Marlboro Man. So he comes from just a bunch of like studly,
They're just
handsome
cops.
sons of bitches, and the Marlboro Man fucks.
My only problem is,
Yes.
I mean, we all love bounce, but I feel like, you know, we gotta step it up a little bit.
Little
you know?
bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
but like
It's
that's like
marquee.
22-year-old. They come out with the sparklers.
Yeah,
He's
it's
probably raising the roof. And
When you're
stuff.
like next to YP on a Saturday.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say. I was like, I think YP was there the same day as Sam Darnold.
But I also, for a guy who, so this is the question I posed to Kate. Is she over there? You want to pop in her, Kate?
Barstool Kate.
I asked Kate, you know, if he's out here making out with chicks. He's
Oh, mono
still
Kate.
recovering. You know, he's got mono basically.
Yeah, it's
but
dormant,
he's a
but yeah.
handsome cat. He's making millions. He's, you know, one of the kings of New York right now. So I asked Kate, would you hook up with him knowing the situation?
Does not put her
And I
pizza
believe it
down.
was a resounding yes.
Oh, he's making out with chicks, all right.
I feel like you would, right?
Ah, for sure, hands down.
You good?
Yes, Sam Darnold, if you're watching. Sup?
You can give me mono any day.
For
I mean,
sure.
I would fucking do it, let alone if I was a lady.
For the story, I would make out with like the fourth string, like dumpster fire. It's yeah. Anyway,
Right.
All right.
Shit. Thanks.
So there you go. I mean, that's when you
Happy
know.
Thanksgiving.
That's when you know you are you got it. When girls are willing to get, you know, like, oh, you've got a very well-known disease that I can get by kissing you. Let's do it.
You roll the dice.
Why not? We got this Instagram model sunbathing her asshole. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna cut right to the chase. That's what she's doing.
Yeah,
Perineum.
yeah. So I used to do that. But supposedly
Large
somehow-
invented this.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you soak in like some sort of good mojo, along with I don't.
I mean, the picture is just straight up.
Just
like,
Yeah.
butthole into the air.
And the
Like,
mathematics on it, she said 30 seconds of sunlight to your perineum is equivalent to spending an entire day in the sun with your clothes on. Whole day. 30 seconds, boom, sunlight to the asshole,
Vitamin D shot right up your ass.
right?
Yeah.
Just plunge
I'm
it
all
in,
for
man.
I mean, I'd have to do a little bit of manscaping around it just to get in, like just get to the
Get
to the jungle
Manscaped, get the
floor.
lawnmower
Yeah.
2.0, and maybe you can actually catch a tan down
I just
there.
see so many of the twerk videos, specifically Patty's Twerk Tuesday, and there's so much that I see now that
Yeah.
they're bleached and tanned and
No, bleaching's heavy in the streets,
Like it's
yeah.
almost innards that you get
Yeah.
to see on a lot of twerk videos. So
The
this makes
thing
a lot
is,
of sense.
it's
to
no
me.
longer the
I
ass.
hope it picks up some skin.
Yeah.
You know, in 2020, like, you want to see the asshole.
Yeah.
It's
no,
not just
like-
about butt cheeks. It's not just about the thong anymore.
Like, I
We're
feel like
talking
they
head,
used to-
legs overhead,
yeah.
sunlight to the asshole.
Like as a kid, as a boy, I feel like on the E Network they used to like blur out the butt even if the butthole wasn't even showing. I
Now
feel
it's, like,
that's
full-blown.
just like walk down the street.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
a crazy time. What's it going to be in 2040, 2060?
I guess
Fucking
it'd be
know.
like
It's gonna be
somebody
inside it.
showing you like colonoscopies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Right.
the kids, like like your kids all have.
All
like,
right, that's
iP-
enough.
No,
That's
no.
absolutely enough.
Like, they have, like,
we don't need to be
iPads.
talking about my children.
No,
nope,
no.
I get it, but we're still not talking about my kids in this topic. Back to normal topics.
it was
in
a
the
segue.
NBA, in the NBA, the Sixers went up to Canada. Joel Embiid put up a goose egg, 0 points. He was like 0 for 10 from the field. And there's
good.
Drake just fucking in his face, clapping it up. And there's just nothing Joel Embiid could do about it.
Yeah.
You know, like Karl Anthony Towns, he throws down with him, he's talking shit. But when you put up a goose egg, and it's a guy who you can't touch or do anything to, and you just gotta fucking sit there and take it, that's gotta be one of the more
I would say-
infuriating moments of his life.
For the first time, he didn't like post an Instagram or like.
no, I mean,
say
you can't.
anything. Yeah,
After you score 0?
Well, he's been, he's taken so many L's, but he still like started like chirping on the gram and stuff like that.
Yeah, but listen,
he
borderline impossible for a guy of his size and his talent to not get to the line, to not accidentally put one in.
it's
A
yeah.
0 is
Imagine being
tough.
that big and just like not
It's
scoring.
a
a
brutal
point.
night.
Who's bigger? Is it Drake now doing his antics on the court, or was it Spike
Spike
Lee?
Lee. I think Spike Lee was more.
More of a what's it called?
More people know Drake. Right?
Yeah, that's the
than
thing.
you would
Spike Lee
think.
was
Or
a
like
New York
Jack in
guy
LA.
and like a Knicks guy. Drake is like a fucking megastar.
Spike was too.
Was it
though.
my New York bias that Spike didn't bother me as much as Drake? Like
No,
Drake
Drake makes it more about
infuriates me,
himself.
and I'm not
though,
even
yeah.
a huge
Drake
beat
gets
guy.
into huddles and
Well,
yeah.
I also feel like there's an element of like, I think Drake's a real fan like now, but I wonder if
Right.
Spike Lee felt like a diehard Knicks fan through and through. He drives me crazy now.
Yeah.
Like I liked him back then. Now it feels like
it's enough.
It's gross. But
I find Drake to be exponentially more fucking annoying.
yeah.
I think most people do, yeah.
Oh,
He also takes it to like
Not a hot take.
Well, no, I'm just
Super
saying like
bitch,
he is
shoot me
he is
down.
annoying
Second
in
rundown?
those settings.
No,
Like he just
I feel
generally
like
is.
Drake.
But do you think that, like
his
his fans
antics-
find it adorable?
I mean, when we did it on radio, when he really took it to the next level last the postseason, like Casey loved it, me and Rocket hated it. It was 50-50 type of calls. I think most guys like us can't seem to stand it
Regular
because he
dudes.
takes it to another level. Other than Spike Lee, other than the Reggie Miller, like that series where he was like on the court, for the most part, he was relatively tame. Drake is like post-game speeches and on the court touching coaches.
Right.
He really just took it to the next
Seems
level.
like he needs a smack.
Yeah, just to remind you.
We're on the same page.
Embiid smacking Drake would be the guy who does
Oh,
it
the
too.
world would blow up.
He would be the guy who does it.
Fucking do it, please. Papa John, in one of the weirdest videos I've seen in a long time.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Livy currently and Mark Shapiro should be in jail. He has no pizza experience. He's never been in the pizza category. I would just say, stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come. The record will be straight.
Why not set the record straight now? I mean, what is it about the record that's not straight?
Stay tuned.
It's been a rough go for Papa John.
Not doing
Turns
well,
out, can't
no.
really drop racial slurs in this day and age. He looks awful. He looks like.
Why'd you start laughing so hard at that one? You can't?
It's funny, yeah.
Have you read my books?
He looks like Razor Ramon, like when
He
Scott
does
Hall.
have that slick.
Yeah, when he came back, like when he was too old, he's got grease coming out of his pores. He said he's eaten 40 pizzas in 30 days.
30 days.
He said that Mark Shapiro should be thrown in jail because he doesn't know anything about pizza. I guess that's the guy running Papa John's now.
Yeah.
And also this very ominous, like, your day of reckoning is coming. Sounds like fucking Bane.
Dude.
And so I don't know what that means exactly.
He's Papa John. He is pizza. Like his
Papa John sucks.
His world is pizza, and he was just like taken out of his pizza world. So
Yeah.
he's sweating grease, and he's like, they'll have their day. The pizza man will be back.
I don't think that's true, Papa John.
I-
I
yeah,
don't
no.
think that's coming. Could you do 40 in 30 days? That's my
I
question.
can do
to you.
if I did do 40 in 30 days, that would be as greasy as Papa John. So I think that explains a lot. I did the
Yeah.
cannoli eating contest this weekend at Sopranos Con.
Yeah.
And I had like a film on me.
How many did you do, Papa John?
I did 9. You had to do
Wait,
4.
9?
Quickest one to 14.
Oh, okay.
So I
So it was a
lost
speed
to.
thing.
It wasn't like
wasn't
9 in an hour.
Yeah, LA Beast had came
Yeah.
in second, so LA Beast came in first. And even when I interviewed him, my arm around him, it's like he swam to
Wait,
the
you
event.
came in second?
I came in second, yeah.
How many did he put down? Oh,
He
his
put
first
down the
14.
14, yeah.
So you had 9 and
Wait, what did
14.
Glenny do?
Glenny had started, and then he's not competitive, so
Glenny
he
was
kind of
just lounging. He was just-
He really was. He was like he was in a garden party, with like sipping out his that.
It's like,
or,
these are
you
just
know.
free cannolis. I'm gonna have 4 of them and just enjoy myself.
He's
Here.
like, what are the
I'll
chances?
tell you, he's the smartest fucking guy in the room because the other guy, no one was beating him. So I was up all night. It was like I was shitting a shoe because all the fucking dairy. But Glenny just kind of kicked back, had like a nice casual.
I'm
canola.
surprised. I mean, not to,
Yeah, he's been known to keep
diminish
his
your
eating habits.
accomplishment here, but even 14 doesn't sound like too crazy to me.
14 canola, but it,
Are they-
it was
I mean,
quick.
they're
It was
big?
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
They
a
were, I mean,
speed
they
thing.
were. I know Irish guys don't do this a lot, but they were about this big, and as you get through them, we didn't have any water. I stuck a little
Yeah.
bottle in, so I cheated somewhat. That's why I came in second. But the other guy was just so fucking motivated. So
He's
I
a
could
pro.
see.
What
you
was
know,
the cash prize?
There was the bakery that
More
hosted
cannolis.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like
boy.
$100 to the bakery.
You know what was a great invention, by the way?
Not something you wanted to get sick over.
Cannoli chips.
Cannoli
Oh,
chip.
the fucking
Like,
dips and chip type
Because
thing?
it's just,
Italian
I mean, it is
nachos?
one of the most,
Is that, yeah, Italian nachos.
it's one of the most impractical settings of food. Like you're
Right.
sucking a dick basically, and it's falling apart.
Yeah.
Some bites are all cream, no. It's just dip it up, baby.
Try 9 of them.
But yeah, Papa John.
But the company's doing better without him.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
yeah.
I'd have to
So-
imagine you get rid of.
Yeah, you get rid of the
racist-
N-bomb guy,
yeah.
and then it's like, well,
Right.
look how much better we are.
But,
Again, no offense, sorry. Dave,
But he's
don't
a
listen
no
to that
offense.
part.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy's done. Next time we're gonna see him, it's gonna be, an
No,
obituary.
like,
yeah.
Yep, no
I
doubt.
need him to
or
keep
jail.
making videos. Just become greasy video guy.
Get your cameo on along with Mark
Yeah,
McGrath.
Yeah.
Hey, what is up, Braden? It is Mark McGrath from the band Sugar Ray, off the charts, but always in your hearts. And This cameo was booked by Cheyenne, and she wants you to know a few things. And this is a little difficult for me to say because it's the first one of these I've done, but she wants you to know that you mean a lot to her. You mean the world to her. But she's having difficulty staying in this long-distance relationship. You know, it's tough. I've been on the road for years, and I've been with my wife a long time, and the biggest arguments, the biggest, obstacles in our relationships is the distance between us. It makes it very difficult when we're on the road, and it's hard. So Cheyenne is trying to let you know, Braden, that it's very, very tough for her to stay in this relationship. She still cares about you a lot. You never know what the future may hold, and she still wants to be friends with you because obviously she cares about you very, very much.
We got Thanksgiving games coming up on Thursday night. It's brought to you by BetMGM. If you're in New Jersey, you got to check out BetMGM Sports app. You can download the app, deposit, and check out lines from anywhere, but you have to be within the state borders of New Jersey. Thanksgiving football this week. The game that jumped out to me was Bills-Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys 6.5?
At home, 6.5.
Bills are an 8-3 team, a good defense.
Yep.
We're kind of being slept on. The Cowboys, I think, are always prone to like a Jason Garrett fucking meltdown. That one jumped out. What do I know, though?
I mean, Bears-Lions is the early game.
That's going to be
That's like the
a
snoozer.
clunker. And then you got
Yeah.
Saints-Falcons.
Which, I don't know. I like watching the Saints a lot, so won't hate that one. But yeah, Bills-Cowboys is, man on a mission walking by.
BetMGM has a Thanksgiving offer. New users sign up for BetMGM with bonus code Barstool. Bet $1 and win $1 for every point scored on Thanksgiving in every game. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Right.
Well, that's money right there.
That's
So everyone's
free
just
money.
rooting for big points
Yep.
and big games. Winnings paid out in free bets. Must be 21 in New Jersey to place bets. Restrictions apply. Visit BetMGM.com for a full list of terms and conditions. If you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'll tell you what, the best thing about the Redskins being terrible is I don't have to work on Thanksgiving this year.
Yep.
Sell the team hoodies on sale Black Friday.
Okay.
Hoodie form. But
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
no, never. Like Bezos, I guess, is begging to pay like $5 billion to buy the Redskins, and he's just like,
Is it Bezos? You keep saying Bezos.
Is it
I
Bezos?
thought it was Bezos.
Bezos?
Jeff
Bezos, yeah.
I always thought it was a hard B. Bezos.
Or a hard E.
E, you mean?
Yeah, like
yeah.
a hard B sound.
I always said Bezos.
Bezos?
Yeah,
Is it like Italian? Bezos.
I don't know what that is. He's from fucking outer
Remember
space.
when he lost half his money and he was still the richest guy in the world?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even fucking matter.
What
He
a
probably made that
beast.
back the next goddamn
God
day.
damn, what a beast.
I've been asking everybody this, and I want to get Large's opinion as
Okay.
the food guy. Two things. First of all, I'm sure you might have done it on lowering the bar, but give me your power rankings of food. And also, where do you stand on turkey? Because I think the pendulum is going back and forth on this. Turkey's not necessary. It's overrated. Well, wait a minute. Let's not shit on it too much. But hey, I don't need it. But no, it's bad. So where are you at on all your dishes?
I'm a
and
deep
turkey?
fryer. Now
Oh.
I switched over, and I think it's
can see
been good. So now I do 2 small ones. Second one that comes out of deep fryer, I get one of those gigantic chef's bowls, the tin ones,
Yeah.
like the aluminum ones.
Right.
I do it with the melted butter and the
It's
franks.
only a matter of time
I do
before you blow
I do a
something
fucking
up, right?
buffalo. Yeah, it's only
I mean,
a
you're gonna
matter
be
of
drunk
time.
one
You
night.
toe the line for
Yes.
sure.
You're gonna lose a
Yeah.
limb, or you're gonna walk
Right.
out of there like JPP one day.
All right, but I mean, I still, just out of tradition, I'll always have a turkey on the table. I don't like it as much as some. I did we did Gentleman's Friendsgiving. I did the White Castle stuffing, 12 White Castle burgers in a casserole dish with some turkey stock, celery, sage, and thyme.
Girl.
And it was what you would think it would be. It was
Yeah.
kind of fucking disgusting. But everyone
Diarrhea
loved it. You know, we brought it in. It's great for a house that has 12
I mean, I
bathrooms.
love White Castle, man.
Yeah, but I had some. I ordered 20 to make the stuffing. There were 16 of them by the time I got home. So to do it the next day, it just, you can't do it 2 days in a row.
No.
You can't do it 2 days in a row, and you're an animal.
No,
right?
I mean,
is wrong with
I almost
you?
can't do it one day
Yeah,
sober.
you
You
feel
know,
bad
so
about
2
yourself.
days in
I
a
felt
row.
like Papa
is-
John.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
40 pizzas will get you looking like Papa John. One day of White Castle can replicate that. So you're, turkey's got to be there. But see, I'm kind of like,
turnips?
this is the
You
first year-
turnips?
No.
Turnips?
You will not be surprised to know, Large, that I am like full-blown white trash Thanksgiving.
Get out
I
of
want
here.
stovetop from the box. I want ocean spray from the can. I want Pillsbury crescent rolls.
Yep.
And I want mashed potatoes with my gravy.
Wait.
And I'm not gonna put the turkey on my plate anymore. I'm just gonna go sides. That's all I want. The only thing I will give turkey is that it's good to mash everything up. Like if you had steak, you couldn't put
Right.
all of it together. Turkey does go well when you want to just mush your plate
Nice
up.
dark meat sandwich, though.
So wait,
at 8
when you go
o'clock.
deep fried, The whole fucking turkey's deep fried?
Just
Whole
drop
deep-
it
yeah,
in.
The
yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's all crispy, it's all dark, it's all...
Takes a percentage of the time.
Yeah.
Comes out.
That's the other thing. Turkey, you know, when you
moist.
cook it,
takes
it's
7
10
hours.
Exactly, yeah. So moist, stays moist, crispy on the outside. Just give it a little bit of an inject, or I brine mine, because I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
Um,
say, all right,
right,
relax.
Yeah, exactly. But so it's still a centerpiece for me. One of the things Willie had said, and I don't know if it's a cultural thing because you know I'm racist. He does macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that feels like a black guy thing.
It is.
I don't, that's a black guy thing.
What about
correct?
what
Slash
about,
Southern.
Do you do green bean casserole? I
Oh,
thought
I
that
never
was,
do that.
I didn't think that was a white person
Never
thing.
done
I
it.
do.
Never
Yeah?
done
Yeah,
it.
I think that's.
I
No,
thought that was
my
ethnic.
family's Southern, so like we get like bits and pieces. Like we don't have the mac and cheese, but we have like the green bean casserole and the sweet potato casserole.
Pumpkin or sweet potato pie?
I go pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
But also,
Pumpkin.
But I don't think pumpkin
once
pie is
again,
that good.
white trash. Like give me like the Entenmann's. I don't
Yeah.
want.
Oh,
I
right.
want it like sugary. I want it to just basically be orange sugar.
Right.
I don't need it to be the real deal.
Like the whole thing with the Twitter takes now with like turkey's not good, this and that is. It's like it's just Thanksgiving tradition is you have
get that.
turkey. It's like that's just
That's
what
fine.
you do.
I'm not gonna.
you know?
I think that we should probably incorporate like steak a little more, but I'm not gonna complain
It
that
just
we're not
wouldn't make
gonna.
sense.
I'm just this year. I usually put the turkey on. I don't really eat it this year. I'm just gonna save more space on my plate for other side dishes.
You don't know turkey?
I think I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'd rather eat
fucking
mashed potato.
move.
I'd rather save room for mashed potatoes and stuff.
Do you make a little sandwich on the crescent roll?
No, I just go straight crescent rolls to the fucking face. I could eat 30 of those. I'll go Papa John's.
They
on
are
you.
good, yeah.
Those are
Like aspirin.
I didn't. Also, I feel stupid and poor now. You just said that all that stuff you just named is white trash. That's all I've ever known.
the white trash version, though.
But that's all I've ever known.
yeah,
in
like
Thanksgiving.
cranberry in like you
Yeah,
know your
no.
homemade. No.
I didn't know-
Stuffing where you
so-
put like the sausage and the apples. No, just give it to the
Similar
box.
to how
And come on, the ocean.
So, Lars,
I
you'll
don't-
hate
yeah.
this. I always thought growing up that the only restaurants were like chain restaurants. Like I thought like only Applebee's and only Olive Garden. It wasn't until like college I realized like there were actual restaurants
thing
out
I've
there.
ever heard.
So I didn't really know till much later in life that cranberry sauce came like not in the can.
Oh,
Like,
really?
they were yeah, I just didn't know.
Yeah.
So I didn't also.
I'll be honest, those two things
That
are
is a
not related.
disgrace.
No,
yeah,
just
no,
I-
it's like you
You
grew up
not
in a
knowing that
cage.
restaurants existed had nothing to do
I-
with the cranberry sauce.
we only went to chain restaurants and we
TVs,
only ate the
right?
canned
Yeah.
cranberry sauce.
I love that.
I went
shit.
to so Sopranos Con. My last story from that, I ordered a bag of Zeppelis. You know what a Zeppeli? It's like fried pizza dough, and they hit it with the powdered sugar.
That sounds great. Yeah.
So I'd asked there was an 80-year-old woman.
Oh, like a
doing
funnel
this.
cake.
Like a funnel cake, but they come in nuggets
Okay.
almost, right? And they're hot still,
Sure,
right out
yeah.
of oil. Hit them with the powdered sugar. And I said to this old lady, I was like, I'm not going to have them from you unless you give me a lot of powdered sugar. She turned to me, she's like, I'm going to fucking murder it with sugar. I said, oh, look at you, son of a bitch. I haven't been that excited or hungry and stuff.
That's
It was
you got
absolutely
gal right
great.
there.
Yeah, Sopranos Con. Shout out.
Murder it with powdered sugar.
Just wanted to tell that
I'm
story
gonna
about
fucking
when he
murder
got
it. She
hard
said
at
to me, I was like, oh my God.
Sopranos
Yeah.
on.
All right, well, that's it for us. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
And we'll catch you guys
Enjoy your
back on
Christmas.
Monday.
Yep.
Oh, Black Friday. Buy
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
20% off starting.
Oh, talk about your pants.
Yeah, I'm wearing my pajamas to work. These are actually going to be, if you already have these are going to be great for post-Thanksgiving meal when you're going to stretch it out, hit your coma. All the indoor stuff is restocked. Viva stuff we got. The whole store, 20%
Christmas
off.
sweaters.
Starts on Thursday at midnight. Go ahead and bankrupt Dave.
Oh.
As
Do you
always.
think this is the year he goes bankrupt?
He could hit the poorhouse.
Oh,
This could
man.
be it. This could be the
And
one.
people are going to keep buying it and he's going to get poorer and poorer.
Gentleman's Friday glassware.
Ooh.
Glasses are fire. That's what the kids are saying nowadays.
Yeah.
So go get
Big
some
facts.
of
Does
those.
it slap different?
Yeah, they do. It slaps different.
All right, so yeah, be on the lookout for the sale, and we'll catch you back on Monday.
Happy Thanksgiving.